Hey, everybody. Now, y'all know I'm a Narcotics Anonymous type of chick, right? That's how I got clean. I went through NA. There are many programs. You find one that works best for you. NA may not work for you. Maybe another one works for you. But I would highly recommend that you find your ass in somebody's program because I think you need that. It's nothing like being with people who are similar to you and they know exactly how you feel, especially about the drug use. They know how you hate that shit. They know how you want to stop. They know how hard it is. So get involved in the community that is recovering. You can find anything you looking for at a meeting. Make sure you clear as to why you going in there, because everything is there waiting on you. But recovery is there as well, which is the perfect segue into step one. We admitted that we were powerless over our addiction and that our lives had become unmanageable. Well, it says we, which means as a collective, there's a body of people who have came to terms and got real honest that they needed help. So they formed together and created the we. But I could be with somebody and we both need to lose 20 pounds. We need to lose 20 pounds. Unfortunately, I cannot lose it for her, and she will not be able to lose it for me. But together we can help each other get to where we're trying to go. Step one requires honesty. No more lying to myself. I'm tired of waking up, gotta go to work. Can't even get out the bed, not unless I take something. I'm tired of having to go to work. Friday payday roll around. I owe most of my money to the drug dealer. Or if not, I'm about to start that cycle again. The finding ways and means to get drugs, use drugs, recover from drugs. The cycle that we get on. I'm tired of everybody looking at me like, I'm weak. Right? That's what I was called. I'm weak, right? Because I have a problem with substances. I'm weak. I'm one of the strongest people I know. I happen to suffer from addiction. Those two things do not correlate, right? How we choose to handle our pain, now that's individual. That's an individualistic type of thing, right? Drugs seem to do the thing for me. Some people use food, some people use sex, some people use hustling, some people use whatever it is. If it starts to cause you problems, that it's probably not the best solution to your problem. Honesty is the first step. I admit, I'm tired of this. I've been spending my money. I've been neglecting myself. I'm living in a tent in the woods. Whatever your drug addiction has caused you to experience, you got to get honest about it. And then ask yourself, are you really ready to make those changes? Because it's not going to be a walk in the park. Your drugs are going to call you every day. You're going to have people that remind you, music that remind you, streets that remind you, all the realistic type of things that we do when we're using drugs. We're going to miss that stuff. It's going to be calling us. So are you ready to get honest that your drug use is a problem? And only you can make that admission. I can sit around you all day, know you got a problem. But if you don't take it in, I'm talking to the wind. When you start having problems and trying to hide it is not working, you at your last stop on this road, you need to make a decision. Either you're going to keep traveling down this loser, lonely ass, dead end road, or you going to do something different. You going to turn off this time. Instead of going down that same street, falling in that same hole. Oh, no, I see that hole. I'm not falling. As a matter of fact, I'm across the street. I'm walking on this side of the street because I'm tired of falling in that hole. Sometimes us remaining in denial, keep hanging out with those friends. Not that they, are not good people, but they're sick. So the sickness comes first when you're dealing with addiction. They'll do you, right? It ain't personal. It ain't personal, right? Either you're going to keep doing that or you're going to say, hey, this ain't life. I'm tired of living in survival mode. I'm ready to live. But these drugs, it's a problem, right? And I don't care how many people around me telling me, convincing me that it's not. I know it is because it don't feel good in my spirit anymore. I want more out of life. How do I get that? First, I have to admit that there is a problem, right? And you ain't going to be by yourself. You know, a lot of people suffer with this problem, so there's no shame. There's no shame. But when you're ready to get help, honesty, that's the first step. And then now you open yourself up. You put all those defenses down. And don't be the type that go through all that. You go to treatment, you this, you get a few days clean. Now you know everything. Now you ready to go. You want to have 20 years in 2 days. It don't work that way. How dedicated are you to you? You done gave everything else away to everybody else. What you gonna give good to yourself? And if you don't know how to do that, start by just saying something kind to yourself. All the shit you give to other people, trying to keep that mask up, go ahead and take that mask off. And be like, this is what it is. And today, I'm about to get honest. Because loving me, now that's the priority. And if I don't know how to do that, then I'll go get some help until I can stand on my own 2 feet. But honesty is the first step. So if you're ready, brownbuildingllc@gmail.com. Even if you ain't ready, right? brownbuildingllc@gmail.com. If I cannot help you, I know a lot of people who can, right? Step 1, I get honest. This ain't no lie. And you know, and I should leave, but I can remember not wanting to wake up in the morning. The birds, oh my God, the sun, please, I just needed to be in my darkness, right? Because seeing another day, living that way, I'd rather just not. So hopefully you'll get sick and tired enough and understand it begins with you and it's going to end with you. And ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, gonna love you more than you do. So get the love in you today because you done gave a lot of love away. Give it to yourself. Y'all be good.